like sunny days? Look out your window. What you see in the sky is weather. Weather is a specific temporary event that occurs over a few hours, days, or weeks. Weather that happens in an area for a period of days or weeks is also known as a weather pattern. Generally, summers in Steuben County, Indiana are quite warm, and winters can be cold with moderate to heavy snowfall. But weather patterns such as precipitation and temperature are changing, and extreme weather events are becoming more common. These changing weather patterns affect each of us and affect many aspects of society, including water resources, agriculture, human health, public infrastructure such as roads and the power grid, and urban environments. The type of precipitation and when it falls are shifting, leading to an increased risk of flooding. Average annual rainfall in Indiana has increased 5.6 inches since 1895, according to Indiana's Past and Future Climate, a report from the Indiana Climate Change Impacts Assessment. It is now wetter in the winter and spring and drier in the summer and fall, and it is projected that rain will take the place of much of the snow in the cold season when the ground, such as in yards, gardens, or fields, may not be covered with living plants. The increased rainfall could lead to fertilizer and sediment being washed into nearby bodies of water, degrading downstream water quality and impacting growing conditions the following season. In addition, increased rain in spring could make it difficult for landscapers and agricultural producers to go to work, as the ground could be too muddy for them or their machinery to enter. Temperatures are different as well. The timing and length of the frost-free season when plants are growing are changing, with 9 days already added to the growing season since 1895, according to the Indiana Climate Change Impacts Assessment Report. Increased temperatures may extend the growing season and allergy season due to earlier and longer springs and summers and create more favorable conditions for some pests and invasive species. According to the United States Department of Agriculture's Plant Hardiness Zone Map, changes have resulted in some hardiness zones moving northward. This means that pests and invasive plants that were previously kept in check by cooler temperatures may be able to thrive in more northern areas of the state. In addition, temperature changes could have an impact on air quality, as ground level ozone and particulate matter are expected to increase with the changes. Altered weather patterns may have an impact on native wildlife as well, especially migrating birds. Many birds that migrate according to temperature or daylight cues rely on food sources such as grain dropped in the fields during harvest to fuel them during migration. Differences in the growing season may mean that this food source would no longer be available to them. The timing of insect-prey life cycles may impact food availability as well. Extreme weather events are occurrences of unusually severe weather conditions that can have devastating impacts on communities, agriculture, and natural ecosystems. The number of extremely hot days is predicted to increase, which would lead to a corresponding increase in heat-related illnesses such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke. The demand for cooling will increase with the hotter temperatures, straining the power grid, which could lead to blackouts. Physical infrastructure such as roads may not respond well to the increased heat, and the heat could reduce crop yields, counteracting the benefits of longer growing seasons. In addition, extreme rainfall events are happening more frequently and with higher rainfall totals within the events, and they are expected to increase. These rainfall events could also have a devastating impacts on communities. Heavy downpours contribute to soil erosion and nutrient runoff, which affect both water quality and plant productivity. The downpours can also overwhelm critical infrastructure such as streets and roads. There are many things you can do to help lessen the impact of altered weather patterns, whether you live in urban or agricultural areas. Reduce your carbon footprint by using less energy. For instance, unplug items when they are not in use. The burning of fossil fuels to power the electric grid creates gases that may contribute to the change in weather patterns. Recycle and reuse as much as is possible in your community to reduce burning fossil fuels in the production of items from new materials. With heavier rainfall events predicted to continue, keep bare ground such as in yards, gardens, and fields covered with mulch or living plants to prevent excess nutrients and precious topsoil from being washed downstream. Finally, encourage your legislators to promote the development of green energy technology such as wind and solar. For more information about changing weather patterns and how you can be a part of the solution, please contact the Steuben County Soil and Water Conservation District.